Hey everybody, it is Monday, March 10th, and today is an important day for me and my family because it would be my dad's birthday if he were still alive, and my dad would be in his 80s by now if he were still here. So I just want to acknowledge that March 10th is my dad's birthday, and you know, it's funny, but I have a hard time remembering my mom's. Is it September 6th or September 9th? But my dad's, for any number of reasons, March 10th is just locked in stone. Both sides of my family were musicians and ministers and artists, and my dad was a musician, jazz musician. Thinking of him, I'm listening to Jan Johansson and who is the bass player? George Riedel, Jazz Pazvenska. Jazz from Sweden, I believe is what that means. I believe that yes, from Sweden. I can see your name. I haven't watched you in a while. Sent this to me. Thank you so much. I love this album. It just has a wonderful feeling. You know, it's not laid back, but I don't have the right word, but they were just in a really nice place together, these two musicians, when they made this album, Jazz Pazvenska. I need to do business before I talk a little about music I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of music this weekend. Just been sitting on my butt here, playing a lot of records, and it's been nice. I received my second complaint about the splitting of the inner sleeves on Flyover, and I can't afford to do this, but this person was obviously someone who bought it but doesn't watch my videos. I found out about it on the internet. I can tell because of the way that they phrased their complaint in the letter, that they did not know me. And so I took it up with them, and we have agreed that this person's going to send it back, and I'll send them a fresh one because and I pointed them to the videos, you know, where the splitting by handling is going to happen. What I have done on the last record I just sent out, I think to Jeff Brockman, is, as much as I can afford to do this, I have some throwaway records. To me, they're throwaway because they're just no good. And what I'm doing on my next orders is I'm taking, because I want you to have this as nice as possible, especially like some of the sleeves, when I take them out of the crates, have a little split already. Not all of them do. I settled that with Pirates Press. But if you order the record and I pull it out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the record from the inner sleeve. From the inner sleeve, I'll put it in a separate white paper sleeve, and then I'll pack that separately from this and this, so that there's no splitting. Okay, so that's what I'm, as many orders in the, actually what I intend to do, and it is an extra cost to me, but I do intend to go to the record store and see if I can buy some blank inner sleeves. I tell you folks, I want to do a good job at this. You know, I want to survive. You know, every time I add a cost onto this, you know, it just makes it harder for me to survive, you know. But I know how the public is. I'm the same. I want what I want it well. I'm not unreasonable. I know that the public is unreasonable. When the public wants what it wants it. And when you provide services, you find out just how shitty people can be. So that's what I'm going to try to do. If you order the album, Flyover, I'm going to pack it like I just told you, so there shouldn't be any further splitting complaints. All right? This weekend I listened, like I said, to a bunch of records. I put a bunch away, but I still have some out. Let me show you what I'm... Actually, I wanted to go to what I had put away and talk about that. The weather is nice here, and it was in the 70s yesterday in Omaha, and it's supposed to get in the 70s again today. As a result, my neighbors were out. My cousin, who lives next door, was out, and when he's out, he plays his music loud. And he is a roots man. He loves R&B and blues. So I had to turn my music up loud to hear it. And what I was getting into, among other things yesterday, was I was getting into a German groove. I heavily got into Neu yesterday. I played a bunch of Neu. And it just solidified why this music is so important to me. It creates a place, audio, that I want to be. It doesn't put me in a smoky bar where I'm trying to mac on some woman that I don't really care about, I just want to get. Am I casting aspersion? Yes, I am, because there's a big part of the way that people live that I don't like. And I don't like to drink, and so that, I do have a shitty attitude about, I do, and I tell you, I get to. Okay, Neu 75, man, this is excellent. Sealand, yeah, on Brain, I've been knowing about this since my high school. Here's a reissue, Hallo Gallo. Listened to all of this yesterday. Just fantastic music. Just makes a space. Speaking of jazz, I listened to this yesterday. Nu Dalta Acri, Canto Prihomaro, Song of Humanity, with Leo Smith, Anthony Davis, Oliver Lake. Incredible. Leo Smith, for me, is the standout on this album. His playing and what it does for the ensemble. Just incredible. Wonderful. I listen to Rare Bird, Somebody's Watching. This is funky to me. This is real soulful English rock. Real soulful. Guy sings like, I like it because he's singing with his real soul. He's not singing with a fake, I'm going to try to sing like a black man's soul. He's just singing his, ooh, it's good. Rare Bird, Somebody's Watching. Love this album. Canterbury is a style of English rock that was originated in the 60s by the Wildflowers, Soft Machine Caravan, and bands of that ilk. I love Canterbury. And it's a style. This is an American band that took on a Canterbury style. However, Sudden Dusk. This is on the Random Radar label. This came out sometime 1981. Reminiscent of the Muffins or Henry Cow, something like that. Really good. Really good. Got into some Ride, Going Blank Again. Man. Completely different from the other stuff, but just potent, and you put it on and it stays on. We were talking about krautrock online yesterday, so I pulled Brain Ticket, and this is a rare version of the first two albums, Cottonwood Hill and Brain Ticket, as a double album on the German Bellatron label. And if you want to really hear something wild and psychedelic, this is where you go. This is a brain fry. Matter of fact, it's not for the faint-hearted, actually. This takes you on a heck of a ride. Brain Ticket. Sakamoto, Heartbeat. I just love Ryuichi Sakamoto. I wish I could find this album on vinyl. Heartbeat. Ryuichi Sakamoto is the man. Also played Nowhere by Ride. It's got the you can't see it. Ride, Nowhere. Pivot, In the Blood. Warp. Warp label is just great. Just great. I put a bunch of records away, but this is just going to be a 10-minute video. Like I said, honoring my dad and I'm trying to make sure that you folks are happy with Flyover. Please order. It's how I'm living. And everyone that's playing it. Oh, one more thing. If you happen to mention Flyover in your video, would you send me a link? I would like to know what you think. I do. And as I said, everyone who's bought it, once they play it, I've made a heck of a record. A damn good album. All you gotta do is hear it.